Yo guys, it's Eyes Up here, and it has been a long journey. It has been a long journey since the first video I did reacting to all the openings without knowing any context behind JoJo itself, other than of course knowing who Jotaro and Dio were from all the memes that we've seen before. But now, 1 year later, I come back knowing all the openings, knowing everything that happens from part 1 to part 5, and just going through all the openings with you guys one last time, just to, really go down memory lane, watching all the openings and all the things that have happened from part 1 to part 5, from Jonathan and Dio all the way to Giorno and Diavolo. It has really been a long journey. Of course, if you guys want to see my original reaction to all the openings with me not knowing anything about JoJo's, you can watch that video. I'll leave it, carded on one of these sides. Let me clear up a few things before we actually get into these openings. My personal favorite part was part 4. I think part 4 was flawless in every aspect. It took everything that part 3 had and just made it so much better. And just to add a little bit of conversation as well, I'm gonna have a little tier list of what my favorite parts were, and you guys can leave it down in the comment section down below to let me know what your favorite parts were and why that is exactly. So my favorite parts go from 4, 2, 5, 3, and 1. Which I know some people find very controversial, but at the same time, some people will agree with and be like, yeah, he's onto something, he's absolutely right. But let's leave all that discussion for the comment section down below, because I can't wait to hear what you guys, rate the parts and what your reasonings are behind them. Because for me, part 4 had the perfect main character, had the perfect villain, had the perfect cast, and lastly, my favorite character in all 5 parts of JoJo is Koichi. Koichi is my favorite character, and it also introduced this new concept within stands, being an evolving stand, going from just the egg to Echoes Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 finally, and everyone loves Echoes Act 3, let's be serious now. Let's be serious. But I know you guys are here for the reaction instead, and this is just going to be one big trip down memory and hype lane, so I hope you guys are ready. So, sing along with me, get hyped over these openings with me, and let's just have a good time. So without further ado guys, 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, JoJo. I'm still shocked that they show all 6 parts like at the start, you know what I mean? Like with Jolene starting it off. How cool would it have been if they actually animated it in this like CG style in the anime? Dude, the kiss that started all. Oh shit, I did that a bit late. Erina Pendleton. The mask. I thought the mask would have a more important role going down the line, but I was surprised that it ended off all in part 2. Jojo. It's crazy how Dio had his uprising though, from, being a little kid from like a slummy family, working his way all the way to the top, becoming like the vampire, like god if you want to say it, then of course acquiring his stand of Zawardo. Oh, dude. And dude, if people actually like tried to learn Hamon with the way that Jonathan and Joseph were able to use it, but of course not as much as Joseph, but Jonathan, could you imagine like how much they would be able to do against stand users in general? Dude, this opening has so many subtle spoilers and I love it. The fact that Joseph's already wearing Caesar's headband. You got the Pillarman in the back. Oh, smoky! The comedy in this part was just incredible. And the colors, like just from the opening you could tell like how the actual part was as well. The colors just amazing. Yeah. Lisa, 50-year-old, still fine as all hell. Like, everyone gives me flack for this in the original video I did, but come on now, it's Lisa. There's only one thing you can say, and that's nice. Yummy. Oh, the German dude was absolutely amazing as well. And of course, Coda doing the opening. And Cars. Dude, Cars. It's still amazing how they dealt with Cars. And of course, the bubbles. Oh, Caesar. Oh, look the way he's screaming. You know the exact words he's screaming as he put that on. Everyone knows, and the Redstone of Io, of course. You could just leave it in the comment section down below because everyone knows what he's screaming. So just scream it all down in the comment section. Let me hear it. And then part 3. Part 3, crew-wise, was incredible, but the first part of part 3, like, I personally wasn't the biggest fan of. With the whole episodic, introducing the idea of stands, but the biggest aspect where I feel like it was lackluster is the fact that there were so many great stands that we were shown, and we're just going to get rid of them, just so that we understand what a stand is. But the journey itself is incredible. Oh, Abdul. Holly and her stand. Do we ever get to see Holly's stand again? Like, to see actually what it was, or does that just get pushed to the side? Stand up, stand up, stand up. Oh, Polna. Raya, Raya, Raya. Break you down, break you down, break you down. Dude. Dude. It's like a cooler version of Ash. The way he just like tilts his head. Dude, Jotaro as a main character is like the epitome of cool. Like, I mean, not epitome, the epitome of cool. Dude, I love the sinister feel that this had, and the fact that it flicks through all the parts as we're going through as well. This opening, like, when I first heard it, I still liked the first opening, for part 3 more, but then this opening grew on me so much, like, towards the second half, and then Iggy and everyone. Dude, are those all like the Egyptian gods that all the other stands are based on coming down later down the line? That is what it is, right? Stop Platinum! Oh, I love it! I love it! Dude, if he didn't sing during these openings, like, come on now. Come on now. A JoJo opening is one that you just can't skip. Ha! 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 Oh, I like the little flash with all their stands. End of the world. Ora, 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 ora. Ora, 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 ora. Ora! Dude. The fact that they include the actual, like, punching into the song, like, how JoJo openings are able to just integrate so much from the show into the openings is incredible. And this opening here is going to be a perfect example of that. Dude, knowing all these openings with context, the Hermit Purple, Red Magician, Emerald Splash, I forgot the name of the stand, and of course, Silver Chariot. Yeah, so it definitely is the stand users, and they're like tarots. Or the Egyptian gods, sorry. Stop Platinum. Oh, that's when they were going up the stairs, though, when Polnareff was going upstairs. Oh, so this is all what they're showing here with the fight with Dio, wasn't it? Oh, he's climbing up the stairs. End of the world! Oh, dude, seeing this with actual context for the first time was just goosebumps. Goosebumps all over! Dude, and the designs for Dio's and Josuke's stand were just the staple for like part 4 as well. The way how like Crazy Diamond and everyone looked. Ah, speaking of Crazy Diamond. So part 4 also had my favorite openings. Like, if you don't already know, part 4 is just like, everything for me was perfect. Like, the way they just show it all the relevant characters right off the bat in silhouettes, and you just don't even know it. Like, the interconnectivity of part 4 is incredible. Oh, there's his brother, and then his dad. Dad. Yeah. Oh, stand number 1. Oh, the Koichi pose. Oh, without his stand. And then Zahando. Dakedo kyou mo jojo ni montata eyasu. Crazy noisy bees are town. What I also love is that throughout the opening, you can see all of them using their stand ability, with Josuke rebuilding the wall, and then Okuyasu just breaking it with the Zahando. Oh dude, that's just so good. It's such a good opening. Oh, we're going with the EDM version now. Oh, I wasn't the biggest fan of the EDM version of it, but at least this gives me time now to just talk about the visuals a lot more now. So as I mentioned, that we get to see everyone, like people that we don't even get to see into the latter half of the season, and I just love that. And I really enjoyed the delinquent kind of vibe to it, with whole Okuyasu, Josuke, mostly those two. But then of course Koichi, the timid guy, joining it, but he had that evil side to him which I loved. Oh, then we got Koichi with the... Oh, that was with his stand as well. So they showed his stand the EDM version. And then of course Echo's amazing. And it's crazy how Jotaro's stand kind of ages with Jotaro as well. It looked a bit more mature. And dude, Yukako, crazy, but I had a soft spot for her as well. Crazy noisy bees are town. Dude, I'm sorry if this majority of this video is just me singing, but you have to understand that all the JoJo openings just have that value to them. They just all have that value to them. Oh, dude, Chase? Chase? And then with old Joseph coming into the frame. Dude, the episode with him and Josuke, where they save the baby. Well, dude, heartstrings. Pulling on the heartstrings. And I like how Yukako is just looking at Koichi. Because Koichi's just that boy. Dude, short boy, but is you know, you can complete that sentence. Oh, dude, Rohan? A lot of people had love for Rohan. I didn't like him at first, but he grew on me. He grew on me. Oh, Killer Queen coming into frame, then Koichi coming with the clap. Oh, the Cinderella stand. Oh, dude. What was the name? Reimi. Dude, I loved Reimi as well. Dude, I love how much emphasis and like subtle foreshadowing they put within that opening, in like within itself. And then of course the final opening for part 4 with the 3, 2, 1. Oh, dude. Shining. Dude, now when I look at this opening, it only reminds me of part 5 with Diavolo. And the best thing about with this opening, and just like with the entire part 4, you can see how it's all set in within a specific area only. And it's also close and tight knit. Oh, dude, Hayato with the Killer Queen, you know, pinning him down. Dude, Hayato had it rough, but let the voice of love take... I love all the JoJo poses coming in. Like, Araki went full JoJo poses like within this part, and I loved it. 1999, peace or summer. Okay, dude, and the rebuilding the JoJo's insignia again, and then everyone stand on the clock and everyone pointing up. You love it. You love it. I love it so much. Oh, I never realized it was Koichi's like shocked face there, and the best opening in JoJo in my opinion. The best stand and the best opening. Like, I am the biggest sucker for Bite the Dust. And of course, Yoshikage Kira. Voice of love, take you higher. Let the voice of love. And look how like everything's rewinding back. Kind of symbolizing that it's his second chance and his third chance. Oh, Rohan's thinking. He sat down. Dude. Dude, just how could you not love part 4? Like, with one of the best set of characters, one of the best... Of course! The click. And then, finally, with part 5. Part 5! The crew atmosphere I loved. Like, it's probably like my favorite crew dynamic. Following part 3 than part 4. Because of that brotherhood that they had. Fugo, of course. But, Mista, of course, one of the best characters. Trish was very interesting because I didn't really understand, like, what her stand... Like, I didn't understand how she could play, but then... A role, but then you see how much of a pivotal role that she had by being the daughter. And then, of course, best mom. Best mom, Bucciarati. Fighting God. Dude. Coda's undefeated when it comes to openings. Like, they're just... Every opening they did for, like, part 2, part 3, and part 5, just undefeated. And I feel like with part 5, they tried to go with the same mystery element that part 4 had. But I feel like part 4 dealt with it a lot better, especially with the final few episodes. But amazing opening fighting God. Gangsta. And of course, Traitor's Requiem. Probably in my top 3 favorite openings, which a lot of people would be surprised by. Like, it just has such... Like, it is part 5. And then you're seeing all the fights that happen leading up to the point that them eventually finding out Diavolo's identity. And then Trish's hand... Not knowing context to that is so, like, bizarre. Like, just seeing a hand just pretty much just, like, snap. Moody Blues is such an OP stand as well. Like, the fact that I can just reverse back. And then Doppio. And I like how they just show him having his, like, personality shift. Oh, the blood droplets! Like, I loved when they showed that in the opening. And then later on finding out that this is all relating to the final fight that happens. And you don't even know it. Once again, I apologize that this is just me fangirling and singing all these openings. But JoJo openings, visually, and just like how they've all planned it out alongside with the songs, is just... no anime has done it better. No anime has done openings better than David Prod and JoJo. gangsta. And just how they like fit the theme right in. It's just perfect. Like, what more can I say? You know, as a JoJo fan, what more can you say? The gang rolling out. This is like right when Bucciarati passes, isn't it? Or dies, quote unquote. Dude, Triss's stand is actually really cool. And here we actually get to see Diavolo for the first time. Yes! What a crazy character, Doppio and Diavolo. And then... Dude. Requiem in Italian right here. All that remains is the end where you will all perish. Eternal greatness exists only within thyself. Sing a song of sorrow in a world where time itself has vanished. It's about this final fight was so hype, but it threw me for a loop with the final few episodes, with the next opening that we're about to see, with the yeah. Love it, love it. And then part 3, version 3 of the Traitor's Requiem, version 9.99 is truly the golden experience. The golden experience. I'm just getting all the memories back now of everyone that passed away on this journey as well. Passionate rolling out. If we have sticky fingers. I like how Golden Experience gives him a kiss on the cheek. Naranchas, Aerosmith, Sex Pistols. Such amazing standing. Literally Araki flexing his music taste. And then the personality change. Dude, I love how the blood thing came with Polnareff figuring out as well. Dude, and the fact that, like, I still don't understand how Jojo'S Requiem works, and the fact that he's stuck in this infinite loop. Oh my god! Dude, episode 35 to 37 was still the craziest stretch. And then, of course, Golden Experience breaking into the Requiem version. The Mudas. The Mudas. Yeah. Dude, I wish I could experience all these openings once again without, like, having the prior knowledge to them. And, like, just being able to go through all these openings and just admiring just the sheer genius behind all the openings, you know? Like, going from part 1, the fact that part 1 shows all the way to part 6 at the start, but you don't find out until you go through all the parts, and then you realize that part 1 has been showing you all these, like, characters from the start, which you just had no idea who they were. And then going into part 3 with the main antagonist taking over the opening, and then of course within the final episodes, like that was shown in part 4, like the main characters actually rebuilding and using their abilities to fix the opening once again, or to add their flair to it, with Josuke, you know, fixing the openings, and then in part 5 with Jono just halting Diavolo in time, if you want to say, into a truth that he can never come out to. What more can I say, really? What more can I say other than the fact that all the openings were incredible. If I was to say which ones were my favorite openings, I would not be able to rank them for you guys. Like, all the openings are a 10 for me, but it's just different variations of 10s, if you get what I'm saying. But honestly, if I did have to say, you know, what my favorite openings were, of course I would have to say the Bites the Duster version of the part 4 opening. Traitor's Requiem, of course, and then, you know, Bloody Stream. Bloody Stream would definitely be up there. Even though it didn't have an alternative version, the song itself and that part itself was really pivotal for me as a JoJo fan, because I did like part 1. A lot of people give part 1 flack, but of course compared to any other part it's very weak, but it's the basis. But part 2 is what really ignited my interest within JoJo, and without part 2 I wouldn't have gone through, because the starting of part 3 I didn't really enjoy that much. Like, I enjoyed the characters, but I didn't enjoy how the story was structured, and then part 4 came and just blew me away. So part 2 and part 4 will have a very soft spot in my heart. And then part 5, everything just was synergized so perfectly with each other that it just wasn't even funny. Like Traitor's Requiem, Fighting Gold, the visuals, the songs, just the feel, the vibe that the entire part 5 part had, it was just different from all the other parts, but at the same time worked so well. And that's what I really think is the key selling point with Araki, is the fact that you can go to so many different places, change it up completely, but still keep that same JoJo essence, and still keep these brilliant thematic and just very well strategized fights and scenes and just emotions and just hype. It's just all there, and David Prod has done an incredible job of bringing it all to life with the openings, with the animation, and with the fights. They've just knocked it out of the park, and all of us are waiting for Stone Ocean Part 6. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were any indication of JoJo getting better part after part after part after part. I have 10 out of 10 expectations for Stone Ocean as well. The fact that it's going to be a female protag this time in Jolene. I am aware of Jolene. I've been, you know, snooping around on the interwebs and looking at who these main characters are, and I'm aware that she is also Jotaro's daughter, which I'm aware that they do tell you in the first chapter, so it's not really a massive spoiler there. But I'm really interested to see how this all unfolds and where we're going to be and how it's all going to pan out, because where's the story going to go from here? Because there's always something to build on, and I'm just excited to see where the crew goes next and who's going to carry over, because seeing characters from previous parts show up in later parts, like Jotaro being a fine example, and Joseph, I just love it. I love that the extended world is still part of later parts and they're not just thrown to the side, they're not forgotten about. So I hope there's more than just Jotaro in part 6, and I hope that all my other beloved characters make a return, and I just I can't wait to see what the later parts have to offer. That has been my reaction to all the openings of JoJo, and if there are any other JoJo videos that you would like me to watch now that I've seen all the parts, and there are some other things that you'd like me to react to regarding to JoJo, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I am all for watching JoJo videos right now, just to build this hype and just to, you know, wait for that day we do get the confirmation for part 6, and I will be all over that. I'll be watching the episodes, I'll be reacting to the episodes, I'll be reacting to the opening, I'll be reacting to the trailer, I'll be reacting to everything JoJo related, because I'm all in. I'm all in, but I want to stay anime only because of David Prod has done such an amazing job. But if part 6 and part 7 aren't going to come out anytime soon, I might get swayed into the mangas, but as of right now, I am perfectly fine for waiting for anything and any news that will be coming up within, you know, the year's time frame. So here's hoping that part 6 gets confirmed, and here's hoping that we get more JoJo in the future. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a lot of me just, you know, hyping and just enjoying, but, you know, I hope you guys do enjoy that, because I was able to give you guys, you know, my blind reaction, and now you have my full reaction with all the context that you need and all the hype that it deserves. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate that you took your time to get this far into the video and, you know, listen to me ramble towards the end. But I really do appreciate your viewership, and I appreciate you for being on this channel. So if you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below one last time, just to let me know that you guys did enjoy the video and you guys you know, want to see more JoJo stuff. So thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.